2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's currently tied for fifth. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Putting for birdie.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Currently 2 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
These little members bounce to the right.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Okay, steady now. Putting for par. That's frustrating. And this one will be for bogey. He finds himself in a share of 8th.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
How close was that to going down? And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
And that will take him to 2 under. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Be the ball, Danny. No. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for first in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
And choosing the 8-iron here. It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. If it's up, it could be in. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Currently 4 under for the round. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. That's tidy. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy, like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Awesome stuff.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
This one headed left.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Time now for the 4th shot. He shares the lead. Oh, well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This will be a good bogey.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ouch, that hurts. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? There have been a lot of players that have come out and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest men or women to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
With that hole finished, they're currently in top spot alongside Will Zalatoris.
Reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Putting for birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Get in the hole. That was a gallant attempt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
For the par.
Just one off the lead after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
And here we are with the third shot. Only one shot off the pace. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Like the look of this one. Was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 4 under for the event. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big pass over coming up for this fella. Looking really good, this one. And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Needs to make a move soon. Big chance at an up and down here, and that'd be clutch. Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke.
Ooh, nice line. That gets the job done. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
It's tracking. That's inside the range. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently sitting in second.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
And as this player tees off on their final hole, they're 1 shot off the lead. Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here at the 18th. Well, that's a handy shot. Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff.
This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke?
And just like that, we're going to a playoff. Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely. Take dead aim.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt for the tournament.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. It's tracking.
Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff.
That's pretty tidy.
And that'll force this playoff to another hole. And now onto the next hole of this playoff.
To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Luke, the player has owned their opponent score-wise on this hole. Let's see if anything changes in the playoff.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Such soft hands.
It all comes down to this. Make it. And the playoff. And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole. Onto the second hole of the sudden death playoff. That tee shot looks pretty good.
Second shot here on the 18th hole.
And here we are with the third shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
We need this one to bounce right. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. It's always hard to see. Someone had to lose today, and unfortunately for this player, it was them.
Yeah, it's never easy losing, Luke, especially when you gave it so much for so long, but loser on the third playoff hole, it happens.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.